Alright, what's up everybody? It is Popular here coming to you with another video. Today's reading is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to pick 3 piles on camera. So I'm going to set my intention right now, whether you're masculine or feminine. We're going to be looking at what is your body trying to tell you, messages from your body, messages from within. Again, honey. Are we having some throat chakra blockages? Okay, but overall, I want to look at what is the body trying to tell you, things that are coming through, and overall just general messages that you may need to know. Like maybe your body's not telling you nothing, but there's a message here for you. Okay, there is like a collective energy. So let me just give you these collective messages, because my throat just doing that. I feel like you guys are trying to speak and you're trying to go out, expand, but there's like this dimming. Somebody around you, there could be someone that's telling you you're not good enough. This could even be your inner voice. Maybe you're having a hard time getting back on routine. I'm also picking up on an energy of somebody's body has been asking them to purge a relationship. It's like, please, can we disconnect from this relationship? It's not serving us. But I digress. Let's pick piles. Pile 1, what is their body trying to tell them? Let's just pick 1 card, please. Thank you. Okay, that'll be pile 1. Pile 2, what is their body trying to tell them? Pile 2, those that are going to pick. Someone's name could be Annie. You could live by a railroad. Okay, thank you. Pile 2. Pile 3, what is their body trying to tell them? Messages from the body. I'll take pile 4, messages from the body. Okay. So I'll flip these over for you guys and then just look at the timestamps down below and we'll get started. So for number 1, we have Mexican sunflower. Some of you guys like that stuff what is that called? It's like a spicy candy. It's like a sweet spicy candy, but I can't think of what it is. Pile 2 is going to be the monarch. Some of you guys like butterflies. Pile 3 is going to be spring. Okay. Big energy around this month. Y'all got some big changes happening. Some of you guys are giving birth this month. And then for 48. Some of you guys could be 48. For pile 4, we have clitoris. Okay. So, doesn't matter if you're a man, woman, doesn't matter, unicorn, piece of grass. Doesn't matter, okay? Pick a pile that you feel called to. Pick multiple if you feel called, and we're gonna get started. Okay, pile 1. So some of you guys might think this is cliche, but first of all, your body loves you. I don't know if you love your body, but your body loves you. I just can see all your cells being like, you are creative, you have gifts. It's like your soul is speaking to you. They want you to understand, this could even be your guides, that you already have the answers. Your intuition is very sharp. You guys are very creative. And they want you to understand that you are someone that doesn't have to prove yourself to anybody. Some of you guys have been breaking your back, overworking, doing the most so that people can cut you some slack or maybe see that you are worthy of a position, you are worthy of being up there at the top, but your body is saying, take care of us. Let's take care of us first, because this is going to already be here and you don't have to do that. And I don't mean it in a sense of you don't have to do that just because you don't have to do it, but they're telling me that whatever it is that you're going after is going to be there. It's almost like your body is telling me to tell you to take a step back. We need to prioritize our mental health, tap back in with our confidence, that womb energy coming through here, and we need to set better boundaries. We don't have to overexert ourselves. You know, that hustle mentality. I love a good hustle mentality. But for you guys, I feel like you guys are past the hustle. It's almost like you're on E and you're still going because it's like, I have to put on, I have to provide, I have to prove myself. But you don't. So let me read this to you. I magnetize my desires. Some of you guys, your body wants me to tell you that you could actually do less and get more. You don't have to overwork yourself. Set boundaries with yourself. For example, I took a shot of a 5-hour energy shot today. It was this morning. Now, lately I have been cutting down on my caffeine. I set that goal. I can only have it at a certain time. And you know, obviously taking the shot, I was still within those goals. But what I almost did, because I wanted to get out a lot of readings, and I'm like, I gotta do this. I have to give to my channel. I gotta have content for them. I was about to take another shot at like 5 o'clock. Fuck no, with my eye twitching and everything. I had to put boundaries up, and I said, Paige, they're gonna still be there. You think God is gonna bless you if you're not taking care of your body? What I've noticed happens with me is when I don't take care of my body, my mental health, if I don't give myself time to have luxury moments in my bath, water, people that follow me on Instagram, eating, doing what I want, chilling with my babe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you heard right, baby. We'll talk about it. You heard it here first. But when I don't take care of me, when I'm not working out, I got strong 6 house placements. If I'm not working out, it's like I don't feel like myself. My creativity plummets, my money starts going down, and that's because my body is important. For me, I have to take care of myself in order to be abundant. That is what your body wants you to know. You overexerting yourself, you putting in the work, that's great and all, but really, if you are not taking care of yourself, you're really not going to be fully blessed the way that your ancestors want to bless you. It's almost like there's a hard lesson, like, okay, so she not gonna sit the fuck down, he not gonna sit the fuck down. Okay, let's take this away. Let's start decreasing the money. Let's show them that even when they do, this is gonna sound harsh, but even when they go all out, they going all out, and look, where has it gotten them? It done gave y'all a headache, your back hurting, all this stuff is hurting, but have some of y'all noticed that when you just kind of do a little bit here and there, and when you taking care of yourself and everything is balanced, it seems like everything is in a flow. So some of you guys have to ask yourself, why do I get in this fearful mentality where I feel like I have to go balls to the wall? Now, you know, in some case scenarios we have to, but I feel like this is an ever-going and everlasting thing where you feel like you have to go balls to the wall, deplete your energy. You're always in your masculine energy. You always got to go, go, go. You're always doubting yourself. And it's like you never really have a moment of peace, and when you do, it's like instead of really taking that moment in, it's like you're doing it just so you could have energy for the next project. But it's like, why not do it so you could have eternal peace, eternal energy? Why do you feel like you have to be go, go, go all the time? Let's start getting into this energy where I magnetize my desires. I can be, and things just come to me. Let me keep going. Loved by countless pollinators, this vivid blooming beacon of light invites company, connections, and resources to it with ease. Mexican sunflower is a reminder of how your magnetic energy can draw your desires towards you with effortless simplicity. Wow. All you need is to tap into your most authentic forms of self-expression. It's like you guys are the art, you are the canvas, you are the brand. That's it. It's not like that for a lot of people, but it's like that for you, so you don't have to do too much. This creates a natural radiance, and others may even comment that you are glowing. Embrace the magic and uniqueness within you. There is no hustle, striving, pushing, or prodding needed right now. No need to prove your worth. No need for song and dance to show the world what you are made of. This is your time to simply be and be all of you. A bold, authentic version of your whole self. A time to watch what wanders your way when you let yourself fully shine. Sometimes we could think clearer when we're in that feminine energy. We can receive our creative thoughts. I'm telling y'all. Journal prompt for you, or a question that we can ask ourselves: what part of me has been dormant that was now ready to be expressed? Okay. So for you guys' herbs, little plants, or I'm sorry, these are essential oils. We have Roman chamomile. For those that may want to see it, I'm going to read. And we also, and what it says is promotes calmness and peace. It's also called Anthemis nobilis. I don't know. We also have rosemary. Ooh, this will be good in the bath. Enhances memory and confidence. Some of you guys will benefit from possibly, if you like, or if you would like to, maybe looking at shifting your diet, because it seems like it's doing something with the mind. Some foods can create a fog. It's a thing, but who am I to tell you what to do with how you eat? But let me find this booklet. Where's that damn booklet? I bet you it's right in front of my face. Some of you guys aren't getting enough sleep. You need to start practicing sleep hygiene. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but it's almost like I'm even myself right now. Ooh, and right here it says health and fitness. I feel like that needs to be the main priority, and everything else is gonna fall into place, because you can't produce if the body's not right. In order for you to put out this art or whatever it is that you're trying to put out, that healing energy, you got to be good. You got to be healthy. Your mental health got to be in the right space so you can even think clearly, okay? You got to remember that. What was I going to say? Roman. You don't got numbers on them? Roman. Give me 1 second, you guys. So we have Roman chamomile. I won't go too in depth, but we have Roman chamomile is believed to help alleviate anger, irritability, agitation, stress, and shock. Some of you guys might have PMD or like real heavy, like, it's almost like when it comes around time for your period, there might be like a heaviness or just like a lot of shifts. If you're a woman, you know what I'm talking about. I'm getting PMD. But you know, like I said, I'm not diagnosing nobody. I'm not no doctor. But anyway. It soothes feelings of frustration and helps us feel purposeful. It simultaneously calms and brightens our moods. This is useful for aging skin, allergies, anorexia, depression, dry or irritated skin, earaches, eczema, fevers, high blood pressure, premenstrual syndrome, PMS. That's what I was going to say, real bad PMS symptoms, insect bites and bee or hornet stings, rashes, insomnia, rheumatism, itchy eyes, sciatica, low back pain, shock, menstrual cramps, emotional or physical shock, muscular spasms, skin conditions, pain, stress, parasites, and teething pain. Safety: avoid using chamomile if you have an allergy to ragweed. Blood thinning drugs, especially warfarin, can negatively interact with chamomile essential oil, so it is best to avoid using both at the same time. So let me see if there's anything else. Some of you guys might even want to drink the tea. It's good for psoriasis, the skin. So I feel like there's a sense of like your confidence. What's gonna help your confidence? I feel like there might need a break. Two of Swords, take a break. It's a lot of mental, like it's a lot of swords energy. It's like the mental is kind of suffering right now, but even while the mental is suffering, you're trying to step into this new energy. They're not gonna let you step in fully into this new energy until we deal with these emotions, these thoughts, separate them, release them, see what's yours to take and what's not, and really it's like stop overthinking, stop overdoing it. Take a step back. Focus on you for a second. This taking a step forward is not really towards whatever you guys have been fully going after. I don't know, I feel like it's more work related. This is like, when are you gonna take a chance on you? Putting that energy towards you. Bringing it back, okay? So let's keep going. Rosemary. Girl, it's like I forgot like the alphabet. What's really going on? Okay. So rosemary. Some of you guys can really resonate with Egypt. Rosemary's use goes back to the pharaohs of ancient Egypt who were buried with the herb. Brides in ancient Greece typically carried a sprig of rosemary, while Greek scholars used the herb to improve their memory. In William Shakespeare's Hamlet, Ophelia says there's rosemary that's for remembrance, pray, love, remember, as she hands out herbs after her father's death. So we have the uses for, okay, well, let me read this. Rosemary may help reduce plaque buildup in the blood vessels, which can reduce the risk of heart disease, heart attack, and stroke. It is also beneficial for cardiac fatigue, heart palpitations, low blood pressure, and poor circulation. Some of you guys, I'm not even gonna say that because I don't want to be like giving y'all stuff to take, and I'm not no doctor. In an animal study, rosemary essential oil has been found to improve hair regrowth, particularly when excess testosterone is the cause of thinning hair. Believed to boost self-confidence, vitality, and individuality, rosemary essential oil is frequently used for people who experience apathy and gloom. It is suitable for those who tend to overthink and doubt their actions and choices by increasing their confidence and sense of self. It is also believed to enhance a person's dedication to their love and help them remember their true path in life. So, use for acne, dandruff, addictions, depression, adrenal fatigue, detoxification, arthritis, excessive nighttime urination, bone pain, exhaustion, bronchitis, fainting, cancer, hair care, cellulite, hair regrowth to resolve loss or thinning, colds and flu, chronic fatigue, hangovers, confusion, headaches, congestion, infections, jaundice, constipation, jet lag, coughs, kidney conditions. Let me see if there's anything else. Lack of focus. Someone could have ADD or ADHD. Muscle pain, liver conditions, muscular weakness, lower imbalanced dopamine levels. That's what I was going to say. I'm going to just say it. Some of you guys might want to look into the supplement GABA. That's all I'm going to say. Or even ashwagandha. Nervousness. Dopamine levels, as with Parkinson's disease, poor circulation, prostate health issues, respiratory diseases and infections, skincare, mental fatigue, migraines, multiple sclerosis. Do not use during pregnancy if you have epilepsy. Okay, so let's see here. I just feel like there's this energy of trusting yourself. And let me see the advice for pile 1. Anything else? I just keep hearing, why not take a chance on yourself? 8 of Wands. Move forward in the direction of yourself. But it's crazy because it was actually reversed. I feel like it might be time to take a little bit of a break so that you can balance out your emotions. Whatever it is that you feel like you gotta hurry up and get to is gonna be there. I don't know what that's about, but yes. We also have release your expectations and be open to the surprise. Self-care messages for pile 1. Self-care message for pile 1. Some of y'all just don't know how to sit down, okay? Just saying. We have change. A resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and mind to new beginnings, especially the Fool card. Open yourself up to new energy. Maybe you guys aren't confident. Maybe you feel like you're not deserving. Maybe you're scared to really transform. I also heard like somebody feels like they're too old or they're too far in to a certain cycle where it's like, oh, it's too late for me. No, it's not. You heard it here first. We have beauty. Today, you are a curator of beauty. You are blessed with moments that let you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that all is well in the world. Time. Time is spent worrying is time spent. Wait, what? Time spent worrying is time spent. Yeah. It's like that. There's this energy of stop overthinking, okay? So, I don't know. Let me know how that resonates, you guys. Love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this helped or there was some type of positivity with this. But, you know, take it easy. Love on yourself. Whatever you got going on, it's going to be there, okay? So, yes, pile 1, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates. And we're going to move on to pile 2. Pile 2, we have Menarch number 41 equaling 5. What am I doing? That's how you know I'm losing my mind, girl. I'm tired. But I'm going to put on for my city, for my people. Let me see. Number 41. Menarch. I didn't do this for pile 1, but I'm going to do it for y'all. We have I reclaim my sacred rights. Okay. Don't want to go too far into it, but I feel like something, we won't go too far into it, but for some of you guys, you feel like something was taken from you when you were younger. Like an innocence, a sense of something, okay? A sense of security, a sense of community. And ever since then, it's been hard for you to reconnect or connect with people. That's for somebody. But anyway, I reclaim my sacred rights. The sacred rite of passage for menstruating cyclical bodies, Menarch, is the first hormonal bleed, an opportunity for celebration. This moment marks a transitional space toward greater sovereignty and independence. This is a time of reclamation for you. For many, the experience of Menarch may have, is that the right word, girl? I hope I'm saying it right. Menarch may have held a feeling of shame or secrecy. If this was true for you, you are now being invited to revisit this moment and meditate upon knowing all you do now. Many find deep release and compassion by sharing stories about their first bleed with others. For some of you guys, this is your first period. For some of y'all, this is your first heartbreak. Especially for my men, like maybe some of y'all have had some stuff that if you were trying to talk about it, a lot of people say it's too feminine. Like you can't really express your feelings, grabbing my rose cord. And it's like you just want people to be able to openly talk about the shit that men go through that people say is like too girly for them. Like, you know, y'all got emotions too, so it could also resonate that way as well. You are also being called to reflect on other previous life adventures that perhaps you had hoped would be joyous but turned out to be less fulfilling than expected. If you could go back and guide your younger self, what might it have looked like? What do you wish you would have experienced or understood at that time? This could even be around the feminine energy. What's feminine? What's not? What's okay to talk about? What's not? Why was there so much shame around whatever this represents for you? And how can you shift that now? Because you don't have, that doesn't have to be your story. Anyway, Give yourself the opportunity to give yourself that alternative, whether through ceremony or gentle contemplation. Celebrate yourself. Allow yourself to rewrite the script and change the lens through which you view past experiences to recreate more peace and freedom. This is something around your sexuality. For some of you guys, maybe you like the same sex. Whatever it is for you, it's like something your body wants you to. It's almost like rewiring the nervous system to not be ashamed of something. Whatever this is, this could be how you view women, how you view the feminine energy, how you view your feelings, your emotions, maybe your sexuality, your genitals, whatever it is. It's like there's this energy of how can we rebirth a new situation so that we don't pass this down? How can you celebrate yourself instead of being ashamed for whatever this was, being ashamed of these emotions? Journal prompt. What do I remember about the experience and feelings surrounded by my first bleed, my first heartbreak, my first experience of feeling my feelings? You know what I mean? Whatever that is for you. Or how would I like to celebrate my first, whatever that experience is, when it arrives? So whatever this is for you, how can you celebrate it? And for my women, even my men, let's talk about it. Like, why is there so much stigma around a period? Like, there's so many people that get so disgusted around a period. I don't do that no more. Like, it's a beautiful process to me. I use it as a way of cleansing. Like, I look at it as, oh, when it comes, I'm like, yes, let me think about all the negativity that I can cleanse out my body and just whoosh. Also, I don't know about y'all, man, call me nasty, but like, I ain't met a guy yet that did not have sex with me when I was on my period. Just saying. I'm not saying that you should do that often because, you know, it can really attach people, but like the men I've dealt with, they really haven't had this weird energy around a period, but I don't really feel like there should be. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. So it's like, why do you feel that way? Is it deeper than that? Maybe it's not, okay? I don't know, but there is something here around the yoni, the down below, the why do certain things that are natural, why do they kind of turn us off? Like, why are we ashamed? Is it something deeper? Have you connected with yourself down there? Have you connected with your partner's self down there? Where can you help them to feel better? But even though this is about you, let's bring it back, okay? So let's see, what's your self-care message? We have space. The quality of your life has more to do with what you remove from your life than what you add to it. Give yourself the gift of space. You guys, some of you guys, your body is asking for you to clean yourself. This could even be clean your space. Sometimes the body be wanting that. Have you ever walked in your house and it just felt cluttered? You was just getting anxious? Yeah, that could be your body being like, there's too much other outside energy. It's everywhere. Let's reorganize. It's really going to help you guys. Some of you guys could be cancers. Don't know why that's coming through, but it is. It's really, really going to shift the energy. Let's keep going. A message from Pouty's body. There's something really coming through about y'all health. I didn't want to say that. Y'all house and y'all health. Okay, so space. Let's see. Eating habits. Are we indulging a little too much based on what our goals are or not enough? I'm also picking up on, you know, it's okay to say no to hanging with people if you need some space to yourself so that you can get yourself together. Even if it's your partner, you know, give yourself that. You're allowed to have space. You're allowed to feel that way. Give yourself the space to breathe, to cry, to really dive into your emotions. Really be authentic with yourself and how you're feeling. No judgment. Okay, Pouty. A message from the body. We have basil. Restores body, mind, and spirit. It's like a restoration that wants to happen here. We also have juniper. Promotes self-acceptance and defeats fear. And we're talking about that too, like with self-acceptance, like things that naturally happen. Like, let's celebrate that. So overall, I feel like there's an energy of your body wanting you to celebrate your natural self, your quirks, whatever it is that you naturally do. Don't be ashamed of who you are, even if someone made you feel that way when you were younger. Work on how you could celebrate yourself. So let's keep going. Basil. Basil symbolizes love in Italy, and a woman traditionally placed a pot of basil on her balcony to indicate that she was ready for her suitor to come. If a man arrived carrying or wearing a sprig of basil, it signified that he had serious intentions for her, and it was believed that she would fall in love with him. So I don't know if you guys, there's like it's almost like this disconnect is causing like a rift in love for yourself, how you love someone else, how you can connect with someone else. It's almost like you guys don't feel clean, you don't feel worthy. I don't know, that's for some. But anyway, This could be used for, let me read this. Basil is a powerful restorer of body, mind, and spirit, especially when you are feeling overwhelmed or exhausted, strengthening and stimulating. This is also like oils, you guys. Like, where's my mind going right now? Essential oils. This will provide you the ability to ease physical, emotional, or mental fatigue. Basil essential oil can help when you're experiencing a wide range of symptoms due to stress or energy depletion. Basil also has a reputation as an aphrodisiac and a potent ingredient in potions that can awaken love when a partner's interest or passion has faded or when sexual desire is lost due to anxiety. There is something about the genitals in a sexual way, so maybe you guys have been lacking luster, lacking that sense of wanting to really dive deep in your sensuality, and that's okay. Maybe start with you first. That's okay. Dive in with yourself and then express that to someone else. You know, it takes time to heal. So what is it used for? Acne. Boosting confidence and diminishes negative thoughts, anxiety, bacterial infections, cancer, immune system boost, dental plaque and oral health, inflammation, depression, mental alertness, premenstrual syndrome, diminished anger, diminished fear, respiratory healing for asthma, bronchitis, sinus congestion, and whooping cough, feelings of tension or sadness, fevers, fibromyalgia, pain, skin soothing. So I feel like when you guys are going through stress or when you feel cluttered or not clean or not organized or whatever it is, it almost like it comes through your genitals. I know that sounds so crazy, but seriously, some of you guys can suffer from infections, frequent infections, or just this lack of being in tune. Take it if it resonates, but we won't talk too much about it. I can understand how that's a little bit extra. That might be on my 18 plus, even though it's not like a sexual topic, but it's like, you know, it's really diving deep. So let me see, juniper. Juniper is considered one of the first plants used by humankind. Remnants of juniper berries have been found at prehistoric dwelling sites. The berries were used in ancient Egypt, China, and Tibet as medicine and in purification rituals. That can resonate with you guys, Egypt, China, and Tibet. Europeans in the Middle Ages even used them as a defense against smallpox. Native to North America, Northern Europe, and Southwest Asia, juniper berries are most commonly used today for making gin and sauerkraut. Some of you guys drink gin, or you might eat sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut and baked beans. Anyway, juniper essential oil is a warming oil. Some of y'all could have been born on 4th of July. But anyway, juniper essential oil is a warming oil that works as a decongestant and eliminates excess fluid from the tissues, making it an excellent choice for an edema and a lymphatic system congestion. So some of us might need to really cleanse the body. Are you regular with, you know, releasing the waste? It's like a lot of energy that's in you. It's almost like you're constipated emotionally. So I don't know, we don't gotta talk about it. But anyway, used for acne, arthritis, bacterial infections, that keeps coming up, bronchitis, cold hands and feet, cystitis, depression, eczema, edema, gout, hay fever, high blood sugar, high cholesterol, jaundice, kidney infections, kidney stones, liver detoxification, liver health, mental or nervous exhaustion, obesity, premenstrual or menstrual bloating. Okay, promotes self-acceptance and defeats fear. I keep stuttering too, so I don't know. I could just be tired, but let's see. And this light is in my face. I know I had a concussion, so I do be tweaking when there's too much light in my fucking face. So let me see. Clear the space, you guys. Painting might be helpful. What's something that could help them in the physical, that they could actually take action to do in the physical? What's something that they could do to really help bring themselves into balance, or just as a self-care practice? Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups. Maybe address the past. If there was something that you used to like to do and that used to bring you a lot of happiness that you stopped because it kind of reminds you of something. I'm not saying dive back into it if it's going to be triggering, but there's like a sense of whatever you connected that past traumatic event to that you loved. It's almost like you loved art, but something about whatever happened to you. For example, when I was SA'd, if you know, you know, it's almost like I'm naturally a very sensual, sexual person. I have a Scorpio rising, okay? And I'm starting to tap back into that. I used to have all this artwork about sex and this, and I loved it. I always wanted to write erotica. I love that stuff. But once what happened to me, it's almost like I felt like it was stolen from me. I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to have it. I didn't feel in touch with myself. And ever since I've like released and tried healing that and getting back in touch with my body, it's like the stuff that I used to do back in the day that really invigorated my spirit, like I'm tapping back into And that's what I was meant to do. So I don't know, that could resonate for somebody. So we have the 4 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like that's a storyline here. Find where you can tap back into, like, don't let these things rob you from what is rightfully yours. It's rightfully yours. I don't know what this is, but there's something about deal with those emotions. Kind of I don't want to say don't cry over spilled milk, but there is a sense of that. Like, don't dwell there. Transform the situation. You guys can move forward, and you could decide to be better and release this 4 of Cups and this 5 of Pentacles. If there's something in your life right now that is not up to par with your standards, change it, because I feel like you guys can. And I feel like you're going to be coming into the 6 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles energy, where you start to look at life differently once you make these small changes. So let me see if there's anything else. Self-care message, one more for pile 2. Today is really a good day. You're in the flow. Problems are solved quickly and easily. Helpful people show up for you, and unexpected gifts fall into your lap. You gotta really feel that way. Success is you, and you are success. Possibility. Focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy an experience twice. Literally. And it's like, I know there's like this sense of being a realist, but as someone who could be very realistic and very optimistic, it's the truth. I feel like when you shift your mentality, I'm telling you, it's like you just start jumping timelines. I don't know, you be on a whole nother place and things just be working. I don't know how it works, but it just does. So we might talk about that on my Patreon when I talk about manifestation and shifting your mind, shifting your reality and things like that. So if that's something you're interested in, be on the lookout on my community tab to see when I launch my Patreon, which will probably be around April 1st. I want to launch it then because it charges on the 1st of the month. And like, I don't want y'all to get charged twice if like we start this week or, you know, whenever the fuck I post this. And then it's like, y'all didn't pay twice in like 3 days. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So yeah, pile 2. Don't know why I need to explain that or felt the need. But yeah, I hope that resonated for you guys. And thank you so much for watching. And we're going to move on to pile 3. All right, pile 3. I am picking up on this energy where, I don't know why I just got Lizzo in my mind. Some of you guys might be thicker. I don't know. People make you feel bad about your body, or that might have been a thing. For others, I feel like you're starting to come to this place where you really feel in touch with your body. And I feel like your body, if this resonates for you, I think your body is asking for you to touch on it, feel on it, get in tune with it, tap into masturbation, things of that nature, to really tap into what your body likes and really awaken something for you. I know for me, I mean, like I said, some people don't want to tap into that. I guess, I don't know, people feel like masturbation is bad. I don't feel that way. But like, it helps unlock a lot of creativeness. It helps me release certain energy I can manifest. It's like sex magic. So your body's asking for that. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. 48, let's see. Boom, baby. Pleasure is my birthright. Your body wants you to know that, like, you deserve to have pleasure. Don't let anybody make you feel guilty about what is pleasurable to you, even outside of sex. I'm talking about period, okay? Because you guys are meant to have a blissful life. Anyway, an intricate web of nerves networking well beyond what many believe it to be. The clitoris expands throughout the vulvar area surrounding the vaginal opening and is filled with around 8,000 nerve endings, designed purely for the purpose of pleasure and derived from the Greek word of chi, clitoris. The clitoris holds one potential source of the felt experience of bliss within the sacred body. It is time to claim pleasure fully. You can start by looking for simple ways to cultivate more joy each day as you seek out what fills your mind, body, and soul with sensations of delight. Like I said, it doesn't have to be sexual. There are certain things that I do in life that just make me feel, it's almost like an orgasmic feeling, like when I eat something that I want to, or like when I go on a bike ride when I wanted to do it. It's blissful. It's like I romanticize a lot of things, and it's like orgasmic every time. Reading a good book, laying in my nice ass UGG sheets, you get what I'm saying? So I don't know, it's like whatever it is for you. Witness the signs and synchronicities that show up to support you along this path. The magnetic energy of joy is undeniable, which is what might make it so scary to those who would perpetuate shame around pleasure. People be trying to make y'all feel bad about you enjoying life. Fuck that. Some of y'all like Kendrick Lamar. Life can and should be a pleasurable experience. You are capable of experiencing infinite depths of bliss. It's time to give yourself permission to do so and be willing to take the steps needed to release anything standing in the way of your pleasure. Is there something, this is the journal prompt of the question that we need to ask ourselves, is there something inhibiting me from experiencing deeper pleasure? Let's see, what are the blocks? Correlating with this message for pile 3, what are the blocks? have told you, this could be around sex or just how you view your body. It's like someone told you something was wrong, you know? It's time to reclaim the other energy. 5 of Swords, there could have been a breakup that happened. Someone made you feel less than, or there was an experience that made you feel less than, or a couple experiences with friendships and romantic partners, male or female. But let's see, what's blocking pile 3 towards pleasure? Like, what's the block? 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords, 7 of Cups, the Tower. I feel like it might be y'all. Like, there's this sense of, I think I talked about this in one of my readings. I can't think about which one right at the moment, but there's this energy of reaching a certain point of self-fulfillment. Then as soon as you get to the part where you're about to reach the peak, this could even represent sexually. It's like you're about to reach that peak and then boom. You don't get to reach it because this is when the doubt starts kicking in. This is almost reminding me of when someone orgasms and it's like your body tenses up, but you don't relax enough for you to really fully enjoy that moment. You start thinking too much, you start doubting yourself, you start being self-conscious. I feel like this is life period too. You start overdoing it, overanalyzing, and I feel like your body is being asked to, or is asking you to know that you already have the answers, know that you are deserving, and just have clarity. What you were already trying to go after, you know what you want, you know yourself, you are confident, you know. You have the answers. You don't have to, like when you're about to get to this moment of bliss, this moment of taking a chance on yourself, you don't have to be this tower moment. You don't have to start dismantling your perfection or like whatever it is that you've went after. I see somebody like going to the top of the pyramid and then it's like they just throw themselves over. It's like this is like self-sabotage once you get to a certain point of success, success, or like some type of point of like a peak. And I feel like this is because when you used to achieve certain things, people made you feel guilty. They made you feel like you left them behind. Maybe during a time of sexual intimacy, maybe someone made you feel guilty around sex, or like someone was very greedy and they didn't want to give back to you, so you felt shame around finally trying to get something for yourself. You know, there's just all these different ways that I can really turn this and flip it. But even if we talk about career, you guys already have the answers, but it's like you question yourself right when you're about to get to that 10th cup, which is that 10 of Cups. We have the 9 of Cups, and next is the 10 of Cups. That's that bliss, that moment of bliss. This is everything you need. Stop depriving yourself, period, point blank. Stop overdoing it, stop overanalyzing, stop taking on other people's shit. Worry about yourself and what's going to make you happy, okay, pile 3. So let's keep going. Self-care message for pile 3. We have self-care is a necessity, not a luxury. That's an everyday thing. Pamper yourself every day. Decision. Sometimes the best decision is no decision at all. It's like time for you guys to sit back and just be. Y'all might actually resonate with pile 1. Let me pull you guys one of these so we can move on to pile 4. Yeah, this is like, I feel like there's a sense of trying to like love the body. Your body deserves your love. Period, point blank. Okay, let's keep going. Pile 3, 1 card. Some of you guys might want to get into Tantra. I think it's called Tantra. I don't know why it just came to my mind, but let me keep going. We have Clove. Restores strength and immunity. Boom. Let's keep going. Boop, 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 boop. Clove. Okay. Cloves and their oil have a rich and mysterious history that dates back at least 2,000 years. As early as the 3rd century BCE, the Chinese would chew cloves to freshen their breath before speaking to the emperor. The Spanish explorer Ferdinand Magellan risked his life to bring back a ship full of cloves and nutmeg to his mother country, a monumental featuring considering that cloves were worth more than gold at the time. So I feel like this is you guys' energy. It's very sacred. I just feel like you guys are meant to live in this sense of bliss and luxury. I don't know, I just gotta say that. Taurus energy coming through. But Clove essential oil can address feelings of being dominated, defeated, dominated by people, minimized, or victimized, and help people feel protected and courageous. Its oil is also believed to stir a person's spirit to action and pull it out of solitary contemplation, helping one reach goals or go after dreams. Sometimes we need a gentle nudge in the direction of our soul's purpose. Clove may give us the confidence we need to overcome fear and inertia, inhibiting negative thoughts and apathy that may be holding us back in life, and also maybe get rid of people. Anyway, use for arthritis and joint pain, blood sugar imbalances. Some of you guys use like a foam roller. Y'all have back pain. Anyway, brain support, bursitis, circulation, colds and flu, cold sores, fatigue, fibromyalgia, fungal infections, gout, hypertension, immune boost. Some of you guys sweat a lot too. Infections, liver support, metabolism support, mosquito repellent, muscle aches, parasites, slow metabolism, smoking addiction, tendinitis, thyroid issues, tooth pain and cavities, viral infections, okay? Something else that came through, if you guys are like gym heads, for some of you guys, start using that if you know it resonates, to release like trauma. Like picture yourself releasing. I do that with when I get tattoos, and I also do that when I'm working out and running. Like every step I take, I release trauma. I say that to myself as I run, and I listen to my music and really build it up, and then boom, I go. So anyway, yes, pile 3. That was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates, and we're gonna move on to pile 4. Yeah, I fucked up. That's how you know I'm tired. This is definitely not pile 4, but it's pile 4 today, okay? I'll make the corrections when I do my edits. So we have spring and we have lunar eclipse. So tap into when the next spring cycle is coming up, which for us is around right now, but this is going to be a timeless video. And then also when the next lunar eclipse is coming up. There's something about that. So let's see what we have here. The number 14 and 13. Some of you guys need to let something go or release something, because we're getting like a 14 to a 13. It's not giving a 14 to a 15. It's giving a 14 to a 13. So let's see. I am ready to grow. Springtime, when the earth begins its deep inhale, reawakening to signs of life and vibrancy. After a time of dormancy, there is an urgency and excitement to get on with the growing already. The spring season beckons you with the hope of all that is ready to be nurtured. You may have spent some time recently turned inward, allowing for rest and revisioning. Now the energy has had a chance to replenish and build its supplies. You are ready to stoke the flames and begin once again. Just as the seedlings and initial crops of springtime are not immediately ready for harvest, your next project or process will take some time to come to fruition. You are reminded to notice where a spark of inspiration has been lit and direct your energies and efforts towards nourishing that growing flame. Journal prompt: what project in my life am I most excited to pursue right now? So I don't know if you've guys been wanting to go after something during this spring season, Taurus, Aries season, but there's a lot of good energy around that. But I'm also getting this vibe where your body's like, you can spring into action right now. We're going to support you. We just need you to take those first steps, so we see that you're really on that type of time where you're really wanting to work out, where you're really serious. Your body's very in tune with you, obviously. So let's see. I embrace my shadows. Lunar eclipses occur when the earth obscures the light from the sun that shines upon the full moon. In the old world, the moon's disappearance was a cause for suspicion and ignited fear of the unknown. That's so crazy, because I just got this crazy ass visual, and it was actually kind of scary. So I feel like you guys kind of might struggle with tormented thoughts. You're being called to get familiar with your shadows. The time has come to root out any lingering or stuck energy. Let me do a little clearing. I ain't like what I just saw. So you guys might need to do a little cleansing, okay? You know who you are. You're being called to get familiar with your shadows. The time has come to root out any lingering or stuck energy, limiting beliefs or old stories that may keep you stagnant or playing small. As you explore and befriend your shadows to learn from them, you will find deep wisdom and remember how to trust yourself. This journey is bound to leave you with a better understanding of your past and present. The wisdom of the nighttime wonder lies in letting go, releasing expectation, rejecting self-imposed limits, and setting down all that is no longer yours to carry. Setting down all that is no longer yours to carry, that decrease, okay? Because you ready to bloom. You can't be blooming from this little lotus, I think that is, or this flower period, with all that other shit. You're going to end up being too heavy for the little petals. Yeah, you gotta release that shit. Bag Lady by Erykah Badu. Anyway, your sacred body is asking you to release these heavy limitations during this transition. Let them go and allow yourself to be free. You guys are shifting and changing, so your body's like, don't add all that extra stress from people, what they got going on, these fears, because we are already trying to bust you out of this cocoon. We're already taking a lot of power, trying to bust out. We've been in this place of metamorphosis. Why are you adding more weight? Just be. We have it. We got the rest. You are going to be okay. Some of you guys are Leos. Your prompt is, what am I keeping in the shadows? Let's ask. What is pile 4 keeping in the shadows? Those that chose this pile, what are they keeping in the shadows? Like, what is this? That almost looks like a spider. What are they keeping in the shadows? What are they keeping in the shadows? Maybe mistakes. What are they keeping in the shadows? Aquarius energy coming through. The Wheel of Fortune. It's like you guys are kind of stuck in this loop. This could be with past relationships that went wrong. The Hangman and the Six of Pentacles. That's a separate message. But I feel like this could also have to do with mental health. Overall, so some of you guys might be dealing with the breakup. That's coming through. Or there's a lot of anger around relationships and why they went wrong, not seeing things clearly. Maybe there was a sense of codependency. But I feel like what your shadow self is trying to tell you, there's like this sense of release. I don't know, if you guys start to get into these places of, for example, I had these really bad intruding thoughts of like, well, I don't even want to say it, but like darker entities, darker thoughts, and I had to face it to see where it was rooted from. And I found out a lot of stuff with childhood and just the things that I was told, you know, fear-based with religion. There was a lot of stuff that I didn't want to dive into, and if I would have probably just dived into it a long time ago, I probably would have got to the point where I'm at now, where it's like I don't live in fear like that. So I don't know like how that resonates for you guys, but I feel like there's something that's like a revolving door that keeps trying to come up. And I feel like your body's asking you to face it and look at it with a new pair of eyes. This could have been some type of tradition. I'm also picking up on some of you guys might be at this point where your body is like, release that. Is that a religion? Is that a way of thinking, a spirituality practice? What you're eating, it's like, release that traditional value or whatever you saw as something traditional to you before that's not serving you. That's going to be for some of you guys. Start to look. I am getting somebody might resonate with abuse around religion. I'm not here to say that for everybody, but there is something about that. And we also have the King of Wands in reverse and the Four of Pentacles. So, and I'm stuttering. That's how I know I gotta get off here. But I'm tired. But like, I just feel like, let me see. What's the advice? What's the advice? Overall, I think your body is like, take some time out. Some of you guys are overworking yourself to avoid this shadow. But it's like, face the shadow. Some of you guys are going to really learn from the shadow. I learned from my shadow. I was like, what is that? And then I found out, I'm like, oh, and it opened up so many doors. I don't want to talk about it right now because that's a long story. But, you know, Four of Swords, pay attention to your dreams. Some of you guys can take a break. You're overworking yourself. You're avoiding. Where are you avoiding? Where are you not paying attention to what's trying to come up? The more you avoid, the more it's going to come up. And I feel like you guys are tired of that. But I just want you guys to know your body is ready to face this. It's going to help you. It's going to help you. And if you're like, well, how is my body going to help you? Or help me? That's the problem. It's like you're not in tune with yourself. Tap into that. I'm telling you, if you just face it. I know it sounds so crazy right now because I am tired, but I'm telling you, it's like your body is bringing up these emotions, these thoughts, they're coming up in your dream. It's almost like you guys are being somewhat tormented. And it's like your body is asking you, can you please look at this? Can you please face this? Because I don't want you to keep coming after it or coming at it like you normally do. Whether that's to run away or look at it like this. Let's look at it differently. Let's break this cycle. Because you don't have to feel this way. Because I want to rebirth you, spring energy, like a new spring chicken, honey. I want to rebirth you, but you can't take whatever this other shit is with you while we go into this new cycle. So yes, Power 4, that is your spirit. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.